Very, very chaotic tournament, not really performing initially, but all of a sudden coming out in top. What happened there in the dynamic of the team?
Like, the first cups we were playing with pickup because Ghost was at work. Then the fourth cup we played like the first two matches good, and then we got Millennium, and as they're one of the best team in Europe, we lost. And the last one day cup, like, we beat Sensation, and after the match, like, we were in the cup, we were on the momentum, and like, we were excited so much, and we won every single match, destroying also them.
Well, that particular round you're referring to, a lot of teams needed to get to that round to qualify for this tournament. I think about 6 or 7 teams needed to get to that point. Like, what sort of, like, how did you come together as a team there? Did you play in like a single location, or did you have some sort of pep talk? How was the training cycle for that?
No, we were just a single location, and yeah, we trained up, we've been playing together, and we did good.
Well, good luck to you guys. On the other hand, with PMP, now there's a name that goes back quite a lot for me. How's PMP been doing the last few years, ever since that great result at Reflex GT? I believe it was number 6.
It was Reflex GT8, and we came 6th. And yeah, I was playing with Donny, that now is from Team Rapid, and Kolga too. And last player that was Doll, now it's not with us, it's Frido, that now is fitting well with us. It was the last, I mean, he fit his role well, so we are now, I mean, we are pretty confident, so we're going good.
So what do you guys think? You're going to be able to take it away versus the Rapids?
Yeah, it will be not easy, but I mean, we are a well-practiced team, so we're all good players. We got also Sowers that is an experienced player, so.
Let's see if they're going to gel well. Let's head over towards our actual casters, Benson and Bryce. Take it away. Match 1 is about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match here at the ESL European Qualifiers. Obviously, the teams here, these are the first teams to battle it off for that ticket to LA. Obviously, we have PMP coming up against Rapid, and we'll be taking you through that in just a moment. Obviously, I am Bryce, and I am joined by my co-caster, Benson.
Yep. Well, it's going to be a fantastic game, that's for sure. We were talking about it briefly at the table before, you know, 2 players. You've got Sowers, you've got Swanee, both on opposite lineups. They are going to be such big factors in determining who is going to win.
It's a little bit of a wild card, really. I mean, what are these 2 top players going to do for these teams? I said, Swanee only really joined Rapid the other day. You saw him tweet out, you know, last-minute trip. He's had to pick up here. I've seen him practicing with the players. He does look very strong on this game.
He is looking very, very good. And the first map we're going to have is going to be some Hardpoint Raid. Now, I love Raid personally. It's very, very good. And Hardpoint as well. Swanee on Hardpoint. You know, when he's playing with his full team normally, doesn't necessarily fill a specific role. Tends to just go around slaying. Whereas now he's going to have to be forced to fit into an actual role with this lineup. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays.
Yeah, he most certainly is. I said, obviously, Swanee in his new lineup, he's in the new Prophecy lineup, who aren't here this weekend. His teammate Nick is excellent.
Yes.
But like you said, playing with this Rapid lineup, he's going to be going against ex-teammate Sowers. So both these players have experience of not only playing with each other, but playing against each other. They've played against LANs finals against each other. So we're going to see just how this game goes in just a second as we get the go-ahead from our producer.
I'm asking you to call it.
Okay. I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to do this. This is a difficult one to call. We've been debating this all the way to time. Everybody who was in the hotel earlier has been speaking about this game. It's very, very close to call. Now, PMP, the rest of the team, apart from Sowers, very strong lineup. Sowers added in, gives them that extra experience. Sowers, obviously, well-respected member of the community.
Definitely.
However, Rapid, they haven't performed great until that last couple of qualifiers. However, they've changed their lineup. Swanee is now involved, so I think we're now actually going to jump into the games. We start off on board with Rapid, and there we go. We're on board with Prophecy Swanee.
Yeah, let's have a look at what Swanee's going to be doing as immediately all of GSN actually going to try and manipulate the spawns, try and get a better spawn, and it has actually just worked. So, unfortunately, GSN are going to be on that hardpoint early on. But, you know, something that we see time and time again is the first hardpoint, you can't go off it. You know, it's not the most important hardpoint. It's just about seeing who's going to have the first foot in the door in terms of trying to get a few points on board. Let's see now, Swanee, can he get some slaying power? Has his good vantage point, does get a few shots down. Unfortunately, doesn't connect with the kill. He's going to be calling it out to his teammate. Turns, great anticipation right there from Swanee.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to live with an anchor position, trying to knock them kills down. Didn't get it and actually moved out to try and get in a better position. Here we go, going up for the same sort of position, up top. Swanee using that out to decimate the other team. Can they get there and push? He keeps being shut down, though, by PMP at the moment.
Yeah, PMP actually getting quite a big lead, 39 points. And obviously 9 minutes still to go in this hardpoint game, and now Swanee is going to start setting up on the kitchen hardpoint. Great play from him, just going to try and hold this spawn to his teammate. You can see straight away on that map, they're going to be inside that kitchen. Swanee now just going to have to do what he does best, going to have to try and slay. Colga picks up a nice two-piece there, shutting down Gimon and Sowers, and Swanee actually getting outgunned there from Powers at range.
Yeah, most certainly is. We're still on board with Swanee. Let's have a look at another player in this PMP lineup. Let's jump on board with Rapid Donny, who's actually in the hardpoint at the moment, as he's on a 2-kill streak. Got that MSMC long barrel. Can he take someone down? It doesn't look like he's managed to pick up one there, pre-firing. Not able to actually pick up another kill, but they are playing incredibly well.
Yeah, Donny actually goes down inside that hardpoint as well. But we're seeing that initial lead slowly being dropped back a little bit, but let's have a look. Donny's still on that hardpoint. Is actually going to get EMP'd. Decides to make his way towards the next garage one. Immediately jumps around, tries to go for the pre-fire, but Sowers is having absolutely none of that.
It does look like PMP are the stronger team at the moment. Obviously, they do seem to have more control. I mean, there you go. Rapidly actually picking up the two-piece there, giving them a little bit more time in that hardpoint as they try and set up. A little bit of a late move, though.
Yeah, Donny, he's done really well. He's overextended around that right-hand side of the map, but there is going to be someone right at the back of the garage. Donny needs to be careful. He's going to throw that smoke grenade. Great tactical play from him. He is just going to have to wait for some teammate support. He doesn't really want to be rushing in, as he is immediately going to get taken down from Power. A little bit too antsy for me there, if I'm honest. He should have maybe just waited a little longer. But let's have a look if Donny can try and break back in there. Has the support of Colga and also one other teammate, but Sowers going big for his team. Let's have a look and see if he's actually on a streak. He's not on a streak right now. Power's actually on the hardpoint on a 1 streak. Let's have a look at him using that MAA1, going for the pre-fire through the smoke, connects with 1, actually tags up his teammate as well. Needs to be a little careful, but there's only 32 seconds left, and you can see, just having a quick look at the map, how his teammates are set out. Not getting the best of spawns, if I'm honest, though.
Well, in fairness, the problem that Rapid had there is they moved so late. There was only 7 seconds left on that hardpoint before they actually started to make a move, and that just meant the other team could set up. Like I said, they were already in there. They were set up. It wasn't going to go in, and it looks like they are actually doing really well. I can actually hear the trash talk starting to pick up a little bit in the background.
Yeah, Power doing very, very well with this AR. Early on in this game, going for the wallbang, connects with a few hit markers, does not connect with the kill though. 1 second and the hardpoint is going to move to basketball, and you can see already this PMP.GSN lineup have good control early on. But where are the opposition players? Where are Rapid? Donny on a 3 streak. Let's hop on board with him. He's actually not going to contest. He is actually now going to try and contest, give his teammate a bit of support. Going to find 1 in that little side room. Is he going to actually opt to challenge? He doesn't want to, being very cautious. Tries to go for the turn on the player on the stairs. Possibly not the smartest play.
Unfortunately, he's a little bit hesitant. He didn't want to break that window. He knew a player was around that area, as we saw that picked up second of all, but it didn't give him the opportunity. However, his team now have the hardpoint. They're in a good position to hold it.
Power hitting 3 with the lightning strike.
That completely changed the outcome of that hardpoint there. They were set up fairly well. However, can he get 2? Yes, he can. Taking it back from that decimating lightning strike. So his team are now set up. They're going to be able to get the last 15 seconds, let's say here. Fairly confident, but they've got to look at moving. Yeah,
let's have a look at Swanee actually on the hardpoint. And he actually has a Hellstorm missile to his name. Actually not opting to use it just yet. Trying to build up his score streaks even more. There's only 4 seconds left. I doubt he's going to get challenged. The opposition are more than likely going to be setting up on the middle of the map hardpoint. In fact, they haven't done it. Still open to capture. So look, Swanee is going to see 1. Sees 1 more at B-Dom as well. Can he try and connect and start getting some kills to his name? There's 1. Taking out Frito, turns, finds the second. That's Power. There's 1 more on the hardpoint. Is he going to get the 3-piece? No, he's not. Swanee getting shut down by Sowers.
Now, I'm really looking forward to see when he's going to use this Hellstorm. I'm thinking it's going to be the next hardpoint. It's very open. You can get a good spread in that area and get a lot of kills. So I think he's going to use that to secure the next one. His team's currently got this one. They are clawing it back second by second. This could be the opportunity for the game to swing in their favour.
It's a tough decision, in terms of the Hellstorm. When do you actually want to use it? Is he going to wait to see if they generate a lead like now? And if they do start to generate a lead, he doesn't necessarily need to use it, although unfortunately not actually getting the kill on the player in the hardpoint. Does connect, teammate all over it. He may actually try and save it and use it in a very defensive manner and try and simply just use that Hellstorm to try and go clutch at the very end of the game.
Yeah, most certainly so. We're still on board with Swanee. Going to go jump on board with Colga, who's on a 6-kill streak. Bring out the cap. Incoming Hellstorm, though, from the other team. PMP using that. They only get 1 kill from it, though. But it looks like that was enough.
Yeah, but here comes Swanee. Swanee going to immediately respond to the aggression of that Hellstorm. He does connect 1. That's Frito. And can Colga now try and get on the hardpoint? No, there's a player behind him. And look at the score, 131 to 118. This is only a best of 3, so this first map is going to be so very important in this game. Frito with the 3-piece lightning strike again. Nice play from him. Colga just going to have to drop back and try and hold these spawns.
It's interesting, like I said, this hardpoint, brilliant for using your kill streaks on. You can secure it. Both teams using there to actually take it. Then the other team put theirs in as well to take it back. So both teams using their score streaks, for the hardpoints where it counts.
Yeah, let's have a look at Frido. He's on 4. There's the Hellstorm. That's going to make his streak currently 6. And he's got some great cover on the current hardpoint. There's only 18 seconds left on it, so he is going to have to think about going back towards kitchen. He does get taken down as well, so this could be an ideal time for him to try and lock down those spawns. Is he going to... He's actually going to be very aggressive. I would have thought he would have dropped back and tried to hold the spawns and make sure they get the kitchen hardpoint, but his teammates have done that and they are actually in kitchen, so he can just try and slay.
Unfortunately, someone has actually got behind him, so it now looks like, I mean, the score is tied as we go into the kitchen hardpoint. Whichever team gets this, it's one of the easier hardpoints to hold, and not, you know, the easiest to hold on this match. Certainly Garage being that one that takes that, but kitchen you can actually take, and you can hear the guys getting pumped up right now. This is going to go right down to the wire. Both these teams very evenly matched. Can we have a quick look at the scoreboard?
Yep, let's have a look. Look at Donny going big for his team. 21 and 18 currently. Swanee 19 and 14, not dropping the highest amount of kills that I would have expected from him. But look at Sowers for GSN. Currently 22-23, 3 caps and 4 defends. He's going very, very big objective-based. Sowers actually going in the hardpoint, but gets immediately turned on there. That was actually Colga who got that turn on with the caps. Unfortunately, that is going to put an end to Sour's streak, but let's stay on board with him. He is going to be making his way now towards the kitchen. Is he just going to jump in the challenge? He is. Finds one in the corner. That's the kill, and he gets the secure as well. Going for the pre-5. No, one more player behind him. Colga once again shutting down Sours.
Yes, they are now. Looks like they're going to try and make a change to the next hardpoint. As you can see, Sours moving towards it there. However, the rest of his team look like they're already in it, so they do have the ability to stay in as we jump on board with Prophecy Swanee, trying to break this hardpoint.
Yep, Swanee's so close to the Hellstorm. There it is. Is that going to be a game changer? They currently have a very, very fragile lead, 155 to 167. There's 48 seconds left in this current hardpoint with 2 minutes 34 still to go. Swanee is going to be very aggressive. He knows there's a player right around that corner. Unfortunately, getting shut down, and this is going to be a tied game, if not a little bit of a lead for this PMP lineup. Swanee does have that Hellstorm, like we say, though. That could be a game changer. Wow. He may have to use it on the next hardpoint. PMP
Power actually on a kill streak at the moment as he picks up another kill, and he is literally going in so hard. He has all of his score streaks. This could be the turning point here. Like I said, the Garage, so easy to hold once you've got it. Good choke points, good cover, and it looks like they have taken full advantage of it. And the worst thing now for the Rapid team is the fact he is so fed. I mean, the score streaks he has got could literally stop them getting any more points this game.
To be honest, I really think they will. I mean, Power, he has the Sentry Gun, he has the Lightning, and the Hellstorm all to his name. He only needs to drop that off on this basketball hardpoint. I mean, we're going to see one now. This is going to be the Lightning Strike. That's going to no doubt clear out basketball for his team to try and go in and hold it out. But he's actually taken down himself, but does connect with 2 of the PMP. And I think, did he just get another? I think he may have actually just overlapped his score streak. So he has another Lightning Strike off those kills. Does connect with 1 more. And the score's still very, very close. 184 to 182. PMP just with a very small lead, but it looks like now they are going to try and push. When is he going to use that Sentry Gun?
He's going to use it now. He's got to use it now. There is only 30 seconds left. He picks up one with the Hellstorm. Can he get that Sentry Gun in a good position in time as an enemy Hellstorm comes in? This is so close right now, and they actually have the advantage as the hardpoint is going to change in 20 seconds. I mean, this could come down to the last hardpoint very easily.
It's going to come down to this next hardpoint. We have 1 minute left in the game, and we're going to see Power drop that Sentry Gun. Now, can anyone try and get an EMP grenade on it? It is going to tag up someone in kitchen. He is going to poke up. That's going to be Luke. Gets the kill with the Sentry Gun, and it looks like this could be the first map going to PMP.GSN. There's only 47 seconds left. It's 208 to 183. They've generated a very, very nice lead as Power actually getting outgunned there by Luke. But look, here, this is when the Sentry Gun is going to start going work. That's 3 kills. The Sentry Gun is going to be the game changer, and this should be first map done.
Yeah, that is the problem. He's put that in a good position. He gets taken down finally, but I don't think there's enough time left to do it. And no, there isn't. As Power, he has played so well for his team right now, using that Cat 40 to devastating effect, and that is
45 kills rather for Power. 45.
This guy is good.
This guy is very, very good indeed. He's put his controller down. He's celebrating already. He knows that's job done. And very, very close game. But I mean, look at Sowers. He knows, you know, anything can change, because the next one we're going to see is going to be some S&D on Plaza. And, you know, Search and Destroy in itself is one of those modes where anything can happen. Plaza as well for S&D, it could literally go anyone's way.
It most certainly can. I mean, it was interesting to see the way it went back and forth there. Both teams trying to find their feet in their first really competitive game on this LAN here. They've scrimmed a few times. They've practiced against a few teams here. However, it's come down to the crunch, and it looks like PMP just took them in the end. I mean, really, you can only say that was down to Power. I mean, the score streaks, that 9 kill streak, securing that Garage hardpoint, and in the end went He went into the middle, and he just used it to great effect. I mean, they weren't great in the basketball spawn. That hardpoint, they didn't get a lot of points on there, but it didn't matter. He had the central gun in a brilliant position, and then, you know, you saw him pull a three-piece off as well. There was no way back from that point.
That sentry gun was the key to the success there for Power. I mean, he put that down on that last hardpoint, just simply securing that victory, did as much as he needed to do. But the real question is now, you know, how do Rapid respond to this? We know for a fact that they've not had much practice time, because obviously Swanee very, very new into this lineup, literally less than a week, I believe. So it's going to be very, very tight indeed to see who's going to take this S&D Plaza game. And I believe, are we going to go back to Matthias?
I believe we are about to go back to the infamous A-Spec as he talks to some of the players, I believe, about how that went off.
And
so, just to qualify there, it looks like, you know, Swanee, he was slaying in that last bit there, but he didn't seem to be, obviously, he doesn't work the objective a lot in his home team, his Prophecy. Sour's not as making as much an impact on the game as we thought he would. It looked like Power has come out of nowhere and he's genuinely devastating on land.
To be honest, Sours isn't the sort of player that's going to play for those kills and play for the statistically pleasing scoreboard at the end of the game. He's a player that simply plays to win. The win is the end result for him, and he's done a very, very good job. And I believe now, yeah, we are in fact going to head over towards A-Spec.